Does love mean letting go? I've never been a person who would fully agree with the saying to love is to let go. Loving a person means letting them go. I've never been a person who fully agrees with that. I feel like a lot of the time, most of the time, people will let go of the things they love, will tell the person, hey, you deserve better. You deserve better, so I don't think we should be together. They let go of people because the situation that they're in is too hard. They're moving away and they have to do long distance. So, like, yeah, I don't want to hold you back. I want to let you go, and that's because I love you. I love you, so I need to let you go. But I never fully believed in that. I believe that what you love, you fight for. If you really, genuinely, deeply love a person, you would do anything for them. And a lot of the time is changing for the better. A lot of people don't want to change. A lot of people say, yeah, I would move mountains for you, I would cross oceans for you. But when it comes to me changing for you, then that's where I draw the line. What? What do you mean that's where you draw the line? If you love somebody, then you would change for them. You say you deserve better. You deserve a person who would treat you with more kindness, who would love you the way that you want to be loved. But if you really, truly, genuinely love that person, you would find a way. You would learn how to. That person needs someone who's patient. I love you, so I'll learn how to be patient. That person needs someone who's good at communicating. I love you, so I'm going to learn how to communicate. This generation will give up so easily and will use that scapegoat of, yeah, I love you and I think you deserve better. I love you and that means letting go. I have to let go of you because I'm not the person who's meant for you. But if you love the person, you would change for them. If you love the person, you would do anything to keep that person in your life. You would do anything to keep them happy, even if it means some sort of discomfort on your end. You need to learn, you need to grow for that other person, becoming a better person for them. And I'm not telling you to change your values, to change who you are at the core, but a lot of the things that we refuse to change about ourselves isn't changing who we are, it's changing the way that we are, not who we are, but the way we are. You're somebody who doesn't show love very often, you're a person who doesn't communicate their feelings. But if you genuinely love a person, you would do anything for them. You would change the way that you are, not who you are at the core, but the way you are. Normally you don't speak up when you have a problem, but you love them and you know that in order to keep this healthy relationship, I need to speak up. In order to keep this healthy relationship, I need to show my love. I need to give them words of affirmation. I need to make sure they know that they're loved. And normally you don't do that. And you're like, yeah, you deserve somebody who does that. And I feel like a lot of people will just use that as a scapegoat, as an easy way out, because you don't want to be seen as the bad guy. You don't want to be that person who just wants out. You don't want to be that person who says, yeah, I don't think we should be together. You would rather make that person feel good about themselves and be like, yeah, you deserve better. But in reality, it's not that they deserve better. They deserve somebody who's not you because you're not willing to fight for them. They deserve somebody who's willing to fight for you, right? And yeah, there are certain times where loving is letting go, but a lot of the times it's not. A lot of the times when people say that, they just want that easy way out. They want that escape. They want a reason to leave. But if you truly, genuinely love a person, you do anything for them. That includes changing the way that you are, going through things and changing things about the way that you behave, the way that you act. And a lot of us aren't willing to do that. What you love, you don't necessarily have to let go of. What you love, you change, you adapt, you learn for. You don't let go because it's hard. You don't let go because it's not easy. You keep on fighting. You keep on going through things together. You keep on enduring. This generation can't endure anything by themselves, and you expect to endure things with another person. And that's why a lot of relationships don't work out. A lot of relationships end up in a divorce. People don't have happy marriages because you're not willing to endure things together. You're not willing to change the way that you are in order to make your relationships healthy, in order to make your partner happy. Everything is so self-centered. I'm not happy, and it's somebody else's fault, right? You have to also look inwards within yourself. Why are you unhappy with your relationships? Why are you unhappy with the way that you are? If you can't be happy with yourself, you won't be happy with another person. So stop using this letting go is to love. Loving is letting go as an excuse. Stop using it as an excuse to have an easy way out of relationships. If you don't love a person, you don't love a person. But stop saying, I love you, that's why I'm letting you go. I love you, and that's why you deserve better. If you love me, you would do anything for me. If you love me, you would change the way you are. If you love me, you would be better. What do you mean you deserve better? Just be better for me. If you genuinely, deeply love me, you would change the way that you are. Loving doesn't necessarily mean letting go.